Today I'm going to be sharing how I became a videographer in 1 year. A year ago today, I didn't even know how to operate an editing software or a camera. I had no idea how to run a business, no background in film, and honestly, no idea what I was doing. But today I make my living as a videographer, editing for clients on Upwork, creating content for small businesses, and getting to do what I love the most, which is creating. My background is actually in criminal justice. After college, I was working as a social worker in Denver for foster care, and I quickly realized that that was not the path for me. I was surrounded by pain and trauma every single day, and it felt like no matter how hard I tried, I was not making a real difference. I started to see my future, a 9-to-5 job, climbing a corporate ladder, work, wake, work, die. The only thing that was giving me true fulfillment was dance. And to escape the things that I was dealing with as a social worker, I would go on long drives deep into the mountains, listening to music, and just imagine all the stories that I wanted to create. Stories that would actually make people feel something. Exactly 1 year ago, I realized that if I wanted to inspire others, I would have to start living a life that inspired me. So I quit my job, I moved to San Diego, and I went back to bartending to pay the bills, and I spent every moment learning film. The first lesson I learned as a videographer is you have to empty your cup before you can fill it. For me, that meant letting go of an old identity, binge watching TV shows, self-destructive habits, and reevaluating the people that were in my life. If you want to start something new, ask yourself what is taking up space that doesn't serve you anymore. The second lesson I learned is don't worry about perfection. People don't fall in love with perfect footage. They fall in love with good stories. Be someone who's easy to work with, flexible and passionate, fun to be around, because people remember how you make them feel and not just what your footage looks like. Thirdly, be prepared to shoot for free or very little at first. No one's gonna hire you if you have nothing to show. I started reaching out to friends, local artists, small businesses, anyone who would let me practice. I paid for my camera and most of my equipment on a credit card because I believed it would be worth it. And it was. Every small project built momentum. Number 4 is take your time. Don't rush. Editing takes time. Learning takes time. We live in a world that rewards fast results. But if you're self-taught like me, slow down. Take the time to find your unique style and your why. I'd rather create one meaningful video that makes someone feel something than a dozen empty ones. I would also ask yourself, why are you creating? Is it to go viral? Or is it to make people see the world differently, even for a second, to add value to this world? Number 5 is expect to make mistakes. One of my highest paying shoots early on went horribly wrong because I didn't know how to properly calibrate a gimbal. The footage was completely unusable, but that failure taught me more than any success could have. Every mistake becomes a part of your foundation, and the only people that don't make them are the ones that never try. Finally, number 6 is don't obsess over likes and views. Growth takes time. Nobody goes viral overnight, even if it looks that way. The people that we see that go viral online, they started here too. They started right where you were at. Focus on your why. If your goal is to tell meaningful stories and connect with different people, stick with it and the right people will find you. Your vulnerability, your truth, that's what makes your work so powerful. 1 year ago, I was completely lost, numb, and empty inside. Today I'm doing what I love every single day, and not because I had it all figured out, because I decided to start before I was ready. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to chase something that feels right, this is it. This is your time. Thanks for watching, and if this video inspired you, stick around because there's more where that came from.